You know what time it is. 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 Hey guys, and welcome to Little Black Book. You know what time it is. We're talking to you today. Women will lie to make their boyfriends jealous. Okay, I'm not saying every woman. When we say women, please, just like you say men, it's not every man. Women will lie to make their boyfriend jealous. But I've got a deep story to tell you this time round, right? About dark arts. So this one I didn't even know until months later that this was a dark art. You understand? You feel me? All right, cool. We're gonna talk about that as the show goes along. If you want to hear more about this story, like, share, subscribe, click on the bell button right now for the notification of the what uploads. And for those of you who are returnees, you already know what it is, baby. You got the minerals. You got the minerals. All right, cool. Listen, let's get into the video. Let's talk about some real stuff, okay? All right, we're talking dark arts, guys. I always forget, I need to explain this to you, what dark arts is, just in case you're new to this video, okay? Dark arts, okay, is the tactics used in dating to get what you want via the usage of manipulation. The tactics used in dating, relationships, marriage, whatever, to get what you want via the usage of manipulation. Okay, now I want to tell you my story. Okay, mad story time now. So there was a situation I remember some years back where I was talking to a particular girl. We're not talking on any particular going out thing or anything like that. We're just talking and just helping and just trying to get her to see things from a different perspective, relationship wise. And she began to confess some of the suffering in her relationship, and it was getting a bit deep. She began to confess some of the stuff that he was doing, and she was talking about some things that were quote unquote abusive in terms of his behavior. It was becoming a little bit scary in how he was moving, right? So I'm starting to get concerned because the person's talking about, they're talking about how, some of the behaviors that they're exploring is getting a little bit dangerous. And at a point in time, we could talk maybe 1 hour, 2 hours and, chop it up, right? Now, I didn't know, let me say it again for you. I didn't know that the person was using me calling as a way to make the boyfriend jealous. Okay? Now, she was telling the other guy his own story about what I was doing. I was here helping, thinking that this guy is moving mad abusive. Rah. I even offered, I said, listen, do you want me to mediate? Because I kind of knew the guy. I said, do you want me to kind of mediate to help? Because this is getting serious now and I don't want anything to happen to you, but also I don't want anything to happen to him as well at the same time. Do you want me to kind of mediate? Because obviously things are going down. Do you want to have a little conversation with him? Because I kind of know him a little bit, right? I don't know him well enough to have a conversation. I didn't know him like that. Social media kind of does that. You kind of know people from social media. She was like, no, I got it. I handled it, blah, blah. Fake tears, all this kind of stuff, blah. Okay? Got to a point, obviously, where I remember at one point she even was on the phone and saying he's outside, trying to get in, rah. I said, oh my Lord. I said, what's going on? Like, do you want to phone one of your friends? Like, blah. She's like, no, I can handle it, da. Okay, cool. All right, cool. This is mad. Why me? I'm too, do you know what? It's my fault. Got to take accountability. All right, cool. So now, she ends up breaking up with him and not being together anymore, right? Now, obviously, at the point in time, I thought that obviously he was the issue, okay? Somehow, some way, I remember I was praying and the Lord just brought this guy to my head and I said, let me go and speak to him, right? Let me message him. So I messaged him and said, let me just talk, bro. So it's months later. We speak on the phone. When we start talking on the phone, he started explaining from his position what was happening. I said, what do you mean? She said, this, I did this, and that. I said, yay. I said, she said that you were doing X, Y, and Z, yin and yang. He said, what? I said, yeah, that's what she was telling me that you were doing. So I was trying to get her to see that, listen, this is probably not it. He was like, no, bro, listen, that's not what was happening. She was doing this, X, Y, and Z. And I said, so you mean to tell me, bro, the whole entire time she was playing us two against each other? He was like, yeah, every time like I would try to address her, she would try and bring you up to make me feel jealous, rah. She'll say you're doing this or doing that. And listen, by the way, I never met up with this girl ever. We just spoke on the phone. And this girl sought me out. Oh my days. There is dark arts in this land, that you don't know about. There's dark arts in this land. People are seeking. See, my good nature sometimes, you know what? And that's what I said. I've learned some things over the course of years. I've learned some things. Okay, I've been foolish in times. I've been naughty in times. I've been naive in times. This girl sought me out. Sought me out. You know, I don't like, you know, bro, this girl sought me out. And I was like, oh, I don't really want to be helping. And then I was like, all right, cool, let me help you out. To only be used as a pawn. You know what was even mad? That I even had a dream that this is what she was planning to do. But I said, maybe that's my mind. You know, I don't want to look at it that way. Do you know what I mean? But hey ho, my God. Man, anyway, listen, so what's important is that we had that conversation and we both found that we've been played against each other. Okay? And I want to say this as well. And this is a very extreme case of a woman playing a man to get everything. But one of the dark arts is people using others, almost like triangulation. It's triangulation in a sense. Using a third party on the outside to make their current partner jealous. Now, here's the thing. Look, a little bit of jealousy goes a long way. You know, a little bit of jealousy, you know, it's not a bad thing, right? The Lord himself is even jealous God, right? Doesn't like us with any other God, right? Worshipping them. But here was the thing. She was willing to, it was going to get destructive because had I met him, it could have been something. Had I met him, I could have said something. Had I met him, I would have spoke out of turn and said, you've done this, bro, like you need to chill, right? It could have been that way had it not been for the Lord. But she had her plan. Her plan was to get out of the relationship by using us two to butt heads to get out. Why didn't she just get out? That's a long story. But what I'm saying is there are women out there that are willing to cause men to go to war to get what they want. Okay? It is a dark art manipulation. Okay? And it wills the ability to speak to men on their protector energy. Okay, women drawing out the protector energy in men to now go to war over that woman. Okay, whether it's protector energy or whether it's the pride energy, because men oftentimes have pride. You know, when like if you're her partner, you know, that woman that does this, you know, that the pride, you know, the territory, the dominion. I don't want to say like that, but your woman is your glory. You understand? As the Bible was saying, the woman is your glory. So it's like that woman now being taken by another man, or the territory being intruded by another man, is instant triggering for war. Do you know what I'm saying? And women understand this. A lot of women understand this principle, I should say, and know how to use it for their advantage. This lady knew how to use it for her advantage. That she drew my protector energy, right? Sought me out. I was a mark. I want to make it very clear. I was a mark. Okay? Because she could see the protector energy in me. All right? Used me to play at the other guy. Can you imagine? You feel what I'm saying? So what I'm saying to you is, listen, you've got to be very, very careful. One, for the person, for anybody who's got a natural helping spirit. Be very, very careful what scenarios you get drawn into to help. Yeah, be very conscious and be aware, because you could end up triangulating in a relationship or in a situation. Also, you know what? Again, I always say this: ask more questions. You know what I mean? Because if I'd asked more questions, I probably could have seen through the whole shenanigans. But because I was willing to believe somebody who says they're going through an abusive situation, I'm going to believe you, right? That's how I saw it, as believing you. And I didn't want to question that. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted to give her that benefit of the doubt. And then you end up in a situation like this where you realize you got played and you were used as a pawn to make the other person jealous. Do you see what I'm saying? Guys, ladies, please, let's not play this game. It always ends in bloodshed. You understand? Yeah? Anyway, guys, do you know what's even... No. Like, share, subscribe, click on the bell button for notification of the uploads. Yeah, it's a mazzoline. It's a mazzoline. Little black, you know what time it is.